If you have a weak mindset, you're always going to have a weak body. My name's Nate Job, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I was bullied all through middle school and high school for being skinny and Asian, and it ultimately made me depressed, and I just hated how I looked. I would go to school wearing baggy clothes and sit in the back of the classroom because I didn't want anyone to see me. And I just wanted to escape reality. I would play video games all the time to try and just forget that I was skinny, that people didn't like me, that people thought I was ugly. And I hated looking at myself in the mirror. Looking in the mirror was one of my least favorite things to do. I would literally brush my teeth with my eyes closed because I didn't like seeing all the bones popping out of my body. I could see my ribs, I could see my spine, I could see like every bone in my arms popping out. And I hated it. I was so self-conscious. But somehow I got a girlfriend and I thought she was my everything. I told her everything. I told her how I felt, how others made me feel, and that I just didn't like myself. And I just thought if I gave her everything, like she would love me. And then I got sent a video of her and a guy making out, and that broke me. It tore me apart mentally, and I felt like my heart shattered. My gut was on fire, my head was spinning, and so I went for a walk at night. And as the cars were passing by, I just thought about what if I jumped in front of one and ended my life. Like, it would get rid of all this pain that I was feeling, get rid of everything that I had gone through. Like, I wouldn't have to go through every single day hating myself anymore and feel this pain. And then I remember my mom and how sad she would be. Just her crying, like the thought of her crying just made me not want to do it. And so I went and talked to her, and she's like, you need to find something that you can work towards and achieve so you continue to want to live. And so I chose fitness. I ended up gaining 40 pounds in 2 years of almost straight muscle. And it completely changed my life. It changed how I think, how I work, and just what I do every single day. And so I'm just going to make a video about how I went through everything mentally and what I thought about throughout the day, what ultimately led me to achieve the physique I have right now and to continue trying to grow every single day now. And so basically, I already told you all how I felt. I hated myself. I didn't like what I saw in the mirror. And every day was just so hard. I would wake up, I would roll over, grab my phone, and I would scroll reels for an hour. Like, that was the first thing I did. It was very unhealthy and very bad for me mentally because, again, like, if you don't do anything in the morning, you're not going to want to do anything for the rest of the day. Like, if you start your day off unproductive, you're not going to want to be productive throughout the rest of the day. So that's the first thing that just, like, was ruining how I live my life every day, was waking up and not doing anything. So because of that, I realized that, and I made a morning routine for myself. I started making my bed. I started reading my Bible. I started praying, and I started doing push-ups every day. And at the time, I could only do 5 push-ups every single morning, but that was hard for me. That was me pushing myself, doing something difficult as soon as I woke up every single day. Now I can do 50 push-ups pretty easily, but when I wake up, it's still difficult because my body's not ready. My blood's not flowing. So that's what I do every morning. I still do this morning routine. And through that, I was able to gain muscle just from push-ups alone, but I was able to also go throughout my day wanting to be more productive because I had already done something difficult in the morning. And that's what you have to figure out. You cannot wake up and do nothing. You have to make a morning routine. You have to set out for something every single morning. So you will go, leave your house, and set out, do something, reach that goal. Make a goal for yourself in the morning. And if you're not achieving that goal by the end of the day, write it down for the next day and achieve it that day. Like, make your goals achievable, but still difficult to get to. So you're achieving something every day. You have to work towards something every day. Because if you're not doing that, you're going to stay in the same spot. You're not going to grow. And we don't want that. You need to push yourself. And it's so hard mentally. And that's what I couldn't get through my head. Like, I couldn't get it through my head that, like, I needed to push myself daily, every single day, not just once a week, not once a month. I needed to push myself every single day from the moment I woke up. And another thing, when I started working out, this was the hardest thing for me, is not listening to other people. And I don't mean not listening to other people's advice. I mean not listening to people who hate me. not listening to people trying to get me to stop, not listening to people who wanted to see me fail. Those are the people you need to block out. You have to get rid of them. Get them out of your life. Stop listening to them and focus on yourself. Focus on the goal you want, because if you're focusing on what they're saying to you, you're going to listen. And that's what happened to me all through high school, all through middle school. I listened to others and their opinions. And it held me back. It held me back for years, literal years. And I hated myself. It made me not want to do anything because they told me, you can't do anything. You're not worth anything. So I believed them. You have to get that through your head that that is not true. They don't matter. There's 8 billion people in the world. Don't listen to one of them. Don't listen to one person out of 8 billion people. Like, they should not make a difference in your life. There's hundreds of other people out there that would believe in you, that would tell you to keep going. Listen to those people. Find those people. And that's something that, it was a struggle for me. That was the hardest thing I could do, was not listening to people, not caring what people thought about when I went to the gym, not caring about them laughing at me if I looked stupid doing an exercise because I couldn't do, 225 on bench. Like, that's okay. We all start there. You have to get that through your head. Like, it is so difficult not to, and I still do this like daily. I'm like trying not to listen to other people and what they think about me, especially doing content. Like, I can relate this to content. Like, I don't want people to see me because I'm embarrassed about it, but really I'm just trying to better myself and better other people. So ultimately, it's good, and I shouldn't listen to those people. So that has helped me mentally, even in my business now. So get it through your head that you need a morning routine. You need to set a goal for yourself in the morning and achieve that later in the day. And don't listen to other people. Don't listen to the haters. Only listen to people who believe in you. Listen to yourself. Tell yourself positive self-talk. You need to motivate yourself every day. And that's what helps you have a strong mental toughness. Mental toughness is so important. And if you don't have it, you're not going to succeed. You're not going to reach your goal. You'll stay in the same spot. And if you are growing and you don't have a strong mental toughness, one bad thing happens and you're just going to fall off. You're not going to want to keep going. That's happened to me too. So keep pushing yourself. Build up your mental toughness. Get these habits rolling. So when you're already hitting those hard spots, you can keep going. You can push through them. You will hit them and not stop. That's what you need. Build the strong mental toughness, and you will be able to see your goals. You will be able to just keep pushing on when times are hard. And that's exactly what you need as a skinny guy, because so many people will tell you you're not worth it. You're not able to do this. You're not going to gain weight. You're naturally built like that. Okay, maybe you are. Maybe you're naturally built like that. But guess what? You can naturally get to a higher spot. You can naturally gain weight. You can push yourself every single day and get to the goal that you want to. You have to build that mental toughness, or else you will not succeed. And you have to get that through your head. Please. Please, before it's too late.